Metal Gear. Oh, that was the shittiest Snake yet. Welcome to Metal Gear. I wanted to do Metal Gear, and I'm finally going to do Metal Gear. Mainly because I don't have a better idea at this very moment. I have ideas for later in the year. I just don't have ideas for now. So I figured, why not Twin Snakes? Rain says, this is actually the first MGS game I ever played. I didn't even know about the series until well past the PS1 era. And we had a Gamecube first. Yeah, this is the Gamecube version of Metal Gear. More accurately, the Metal Gear, if Kojima decided to remake it with the Metal Gear Solid 2 engine, and he binge-watched a whole bunch of Matrix before doing so. We get to hear more of the bartender. Yeah, that's right, Joshua. And Zangetsu. Yeah, that guy with the katana that gets his hog squeezed in the second game. Eventually we'll get to that game. Probably next year. Probably next year. I have a totally legit GameCube here. With the Twin Snakes on it. It turned up in my mailbox the one day. It's the GameCube only for dolphins. I think they got the wrong address. It should work. I've tested it. It should work. Is it working? Wow, I'm getting weird crackles again, and I think that might be my thing. Ah, there we go. Silicon Knights was involved with this one. Oh, right, and Metal Gear loves his cutscenes, so we got cutscene in the beginning of the game. I don't want to hit anybody's buttons on my controller, but my controller is, like, off. There we go. Kojima really wanted to make movies.
Nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Nuclear weapons? Paul Eiding sadly is not with us. Died a few years back. And Kojima's like, I guess I gotta get Norman Reedus now.
You have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
Literally.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
We're gonna insert you like a suppository, Snake. If I didn't know any better, I don't think the military has this kind of tech.
As close as it can. Dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit. And one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter.
I like how the qualities of Vulcan Raven is just giant and shaman.
Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. Sounds like my code name. Surely there's no coincidence there. Yes, let's put laser beams in this narrow trench that no sub would possibly fit in. That makes sense. You know, just in case a one-man sub decides to go through that area on a cruise. I hope nobody heard that.
This disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Not even therapeutic, Snake. You're gonna have to deal with the PTSD for years. This is Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, the remake. The remake of the original, of course, as I mentioned. 2004. I could have sworn it was earlier than that. I mean, or later. Okay, for some reason, my controller... you know what? It was on the screen, was it? No, I don't want to stop the current emulation. I want to hit the start button. It seems like it didn't save my controller. Second. Where is the start button? Start. That button. Why does it try to shut... Apparently it works now. Let me take a look at my hotkeys real quick on this emulator for dolphins. The start button doesn't even work. Hotkey settings. I don't see anything on here that would cause the game to... the emulator just... the Gamecube to just turn off. Okay, that's kind of weird. Seems to be working now, though. No, it's... Have you tried unplugging and replugging your controller? Try turning it off and turning it back on again. I tested it last night and it was just fine. I think I might have to rebind the keys again, even though all the keys should be correct. For some weird reason, the controller buttons come up north, south, east, and west. I don't know why. I mean, kinda makes sense. Colonel, I'm having problems with my on-field equipment. I thought you said you tested this thing. What I don't understand is why is it trying to stop working when I hit the start button? Found the fast forward button. Steam likes to do stupid things with controllers. That's the funny part. This is not Steam. It's the hotkey thing that I'm kind of worried about. It's like, why is this thing trying to shut itself off? Because that shouldn't be happening at all. I can't even find a hotkey that would do that. But it wants to end. Have you tried closing Steam then? I mean, I could try that. Steam was working the last time I was using it. But I'll shut Steam down, just in case it's doing something. Steam was doing something! I'm gonna have to turn off Steam when I'm playing this game, apparently. Good old GameCube controller setups. I'm going to be playing this on normal. Because I haven't played Metal Gear in many years, and the last time was 5. So I'm playing it on normal. And I'm going to have the radar for novices. Steam gives some out-of-game controller inputs. That's why you should also potentially control your mouse with the sticks. But I turned that feature off. Ah, there he is, David Hayter. Don't be a hater for David Hayter. I see it. I don't want to see you hating on David Hayter. Also, that weird pillar boxing at the top of the screen is intended for cutscenes, apparently. Hey, this camera just flew past my face. That's all that Rob Paulson's doing, isn't it?
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
So they added additional cutscenes along with removing some unnecessary codec calls and several other things just to make this game look more cinematic. I think that was one of them, with Cam Clark. I always love it when David Hayter and Cam Clark do a thing together because it's like Solid and Liquid Snake teaming up. I remember them singing the Grinch song a couple Christmases ago. Colonel, I got my equipment in working order. Why did we equip Steam?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Everything's so
Loud
blue.
and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back
Is
the
it
only way.
supposed to be blue?
As I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
Yes, I can
When you want
read.
to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec
I thought
will
Twin
be-
Snakes used
When you
3D
hear that
heads for the
noise,
codec calls
press
like
the pause
MGS2.
button and then the A button to receive the call.
No, they did the
Codec's
NES
receiver
thing,
directly
kinda.
stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Just imagine getting a phone call inside of your head. That's what codec is like. Alright, I gotta get used to moving around again. It's not supposed to be that blue. It must be some kind of graphical issue. I mean, it kinda makes sense. Let's see if I get caught by the first guards of the game. I got caught by the first guards of the game.
Who is that?
I didn't expect them to look this way. Good job, Snake. This is a problem in Metal Gear Solid 1, too, is you have, like, terrible range on your melee. Well, if this was hard mode, it would have been screwed by now. I'm good at sneaking. You don't got any weapons? How about we just pick them up off the soldiers, though? You're not supposed to be using it at all, pretty much. Then why even punch? We have to wait a little bit. Yeah, whoever was here is definitely not still here.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
You liar. You hypochondriac. Ah, yeah, first-person mode is a thing in this game. In the Gamecube. Yoink! Over here. Good night. And you could pick up the bodies, see if they got loot. Because Metal Gear Solid 2, you were able to do that. I'm still practicing.
Under enemy fire.
Bullcrap, who said that? Thanks for your bandage.
Who's that? It's the enemy.
Nobody. There was nobody. I thought the guards are supposed to have a poor attention span. Grab him, Snake. I'm mashing the A button. Okay, that didn't work so well. That didn't work so well because I assumed this is like the PlayStation.
Snake! Snake!
Where they have like terrible attention spans. Also, this game is still quite loud and I have it on like 65%. Pre-CQC MGS, gotta love it. The thing is, I'm not even familiar with pre-CQC because I've never played Metal Gear Solid 3. When I get around to Metal Gear Solid 3, that's gonna be my first time too. And you could come on over here. Stop struggling. I mean, I could kill the guard. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not going for any special stuff like not killing anybody or getting all the dog tags. I'm just playing Metal Gear. Huh? You didn't hear anything. Gotta wait for the elevator to come back down. Start and A button. I've had problems with the start button today.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down.
Let's mess around with graphics a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I would like to go back to the codec screen. Because I want to solve that blue issue. I didn't even know that was an issue until just now. I don't even know what's causing it. The anti-aliasing? Texture filtering? Got my retinal seared by the purple flashing. Yeah, I saw that too. Maybe it's the color correction. There's color correction on this thing, but it doesn't look like it did anything. How do you like that purple? I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm gonna have to look that up later. It's just that... Yeah, that's lovely when you get that purple. That's what happens when you have a codec in your ear. You just see purple at times. There's a setting called XFB, and it needs to be set to real to fix the codec stuff. XFB. Do you happen to know which tab XFB is under? There's a texture pack. Because I'm not seeing anything called XFB. Store XFB copies to texture only. Immediately present XFB. I'm on the Dolphin Wiki. I don't see anything that revolves around real. I could turn stereoscopic 3D on. I don't think that'll do anything. That's me messing with the texture cache, and that doesn't seem to fix anything either. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing about XFB, except for dump XFB target. That's the only thing that has anything to do with that at all. So, yeah, I don't know. 14086 has nothing for me. Try disabling store XFB to texture only. I'm so sneaky that they can't even find me while I'm doing this. Store EFB copies to texture only, but not XFB. Oh, yeah. Try disabling store. I found store XFB. This seems to be a little bit better. We're not getting the purple flash anymore. That might have been it. Man, these dolphins are weird. They're like they're purple. I think I was sent this GameCube when I became a dolphin on Final Fantasy VIII. Like an honorary dolphin. Oh, come on now.
It's the enemy. I need...
I do like the roll. Yoink. Kung Fu Master. I'll check you the wiki page on the Twitter DMs. Okay. I had a bad feeling about today. Oh, that guy's guarding the elevator. Uh-huh. Let's finally start the game. It was very ahead of its time. Very meta to have you fix like graphical problems in the game before you get started with the game. Very innovative. I applaud Kojima for adding that little detail. It confused a heck of a lot of people, but that's Kojima for you. Konami, before they made pachinko machines. Are anybody else getting audio crackles, or is that just me? You might hear an echo. Hello, Nerdale. I agree. Authentic experience. I really feel like I'm playing the video game. What's going on there? Oh, Kojima. We have real-time corruptions. One of the biggest changes from PS1 to Twin Snakes, they flipped the direction of helicopter pad lights move to make it significantly easier. You can also shoot out the lights, if I remember correctly. Ah, good. No more purple.
I'm in front of the disposal facility.
That took a long time. I guess you're feeling a little rusty.
Shut up, Cramble.
Don't worry. It's been a while, but it's all coming back to me.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
He said the line.
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention.
It's just the bandana is going crazy. You see, in Twin Snakes, I needed to remake the game because I felt like the bandana did not have enough character of its own. So we made the bandana go crazy in the cutscenes. That's the impression of Hideo Kojima.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
By the way, I already looked in the audio settings and it doesn't let me change a damn thing in
It's an
there.
honor to speak to a living legend.
What's
like
the point?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're
Kawaii.
just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be
What's
CQCing my
being
snake
hit on by the
later.
famous solid snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Lore dump, all the lore. Get used to this. This is how Metal Gear runs.
Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy.
Ah, yes, I've noticed.
Sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists.
Where's all that tutorial coming from?
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data.
It's pretty cool to have nano GPS trackers.
My frequency...
Yeah, it's an Elon Musk invention.
0.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Even back in this time, it was all
Except for your
nanomachines.
binoculars. You need to arm
Nanomachines
yourself
are
with whatever
kawaii.
weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In
Guess.
my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Why?
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
I have a debilitating cigarette addiction. Don't judge me.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the
The
door.
headband is the real character here.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best
5.56ers
way.
and
I'm
pineapples.
counting
At least
on
they
you,
won't
Snake.
have scurvy. Thermal lasers, that's how, Naomi. Yeah, all this amazing technology, and they get thwarted by thermal lasers. Going for it. Going for it.
A surveillance camera.
Uh-oh. Spotted the surveillance camera immediately. In there. Snake, in there. They'll never see me in here.
Clear! Move!
Where'd he go? I wonder where he went. I am so confused. I clearly saw him at the back of the truck.
Clear!
Where did he go? This guy's a wizard.
Clear!
This group has a combined IQ of 2. I'm not even sure how that happened.
Clear!
Clear. Totally fine in here.
Clear! Move!
Nope, couldn't find him. He's gone now. It must have been an imagination. Couldn't find him. That's the Metal Gear I know and love. Right there. That's the Metal Gear I know and love. Should have taken the pills. Too bad I do not have chaff grenades to deal with security cameras. I'm glad that they kept the blind spots from underneath them. Once again, that guard did not see me doing the thing I was doing. Nope. Not a great time to call me right now.
Take this!
You know what would help Snake? Ventriloquism training. Just a random cardboard box goes, "Ugh." Things are going swimmingly. I failed the game at least 3 times if I was playing on hard. Tanks in a place like this? Wait, how is this happening? How is this happening in the tube? Where the hell did my feet go? It's like I turned into Snake. Not that way. I know I picked up a weapon. Yeah, I did. I do have chaff grenades! I know there's a tranquilizer gun in this game, but I don't know if that is the SOCOM or not. No, this is the 45. This will kill people. Rats.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Did you know you could eat rats?
What are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation
That's
here.
right. They killed a man this
Some
afternoon.
use.
I'm so proud.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow, and that's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side, too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that are not their own.
Why do we need to know about that,
Survival
sir?
of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
And then eat your own offspring. The more you know, you're gonna get a lot of that. You're gonna get a lot of that in this game. Oh, right, I forgot that there is a hold your breath button. If you mash the Y button while you're in water or gas or something, you can hold your breath, and I forgot that. I was like, why is the O2 going down so quickly? Oh, by the way, Snake, did you know that you can hold your breath underwater? Hold my breath? Yes, you stop breathing. How do I resume breathing, then? Come on, Snake, you're not this stupid.
Is there somebody there?
No, nobody's here. You can't see me. You will never be able to see me.
Is there somebody there?
Oh. Oh, how did you see me?
Enemy sighted.
Amazing.
Requesting-
Well, at least the cameras won't be able to see me. You gotta die now. Sorry. Oh, hey. That's a lot of guys.
Who's that? Who's that?
I'm not doing very well at this. I'm not doing very normal. There's auto-saving, isn't there? I hope. Oh, good, yes. I'll just wait a little bit. They voiced all the locations. Look, I have to find my start button to hit it.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
In a sneaking game, it would be very nice to be able to move slowly and quietly. But it looks like Snake really only has two settings. Run and crawl. Just like Metroid. Like, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to do it with a gun. What's all that noise upstairs? Oh, I'm sure that's nothing. You did... How? Oh, I see. That replaces my throw button. If I remember this game correctly, you're supposed to be able to auto-use rations. And I could have sworn I picked up rations, unless they got auto-used on me. No. Oh, if equipped. I'm still learning. What are you looking at? Have them on your item slot, but don't actively use them. You saw that call. Oh, we can kinda sneak. We can kinda sneak. Really? ArmoredChocobo is not the best at stealth, as you could tell. Nice CQC, Snake. Let me just whiff a roundhouse kick right in front of you. That camera's way too fast. Let's do this the proper way. I have a feeling I need those thermal goggles sooner or later.
What was that sound?
Nothing. Nothing that concerns you, really. Nice chaff grenade! Alright, I can do this. That is not a great first-person mode.
Are you okay?
I have to hold down the gun button to bring up the gun, and then shoot it. Hi.
Is there somebody there?
No, not really. Cameras are hypersensitive in this game. The guards seem to be selectively intelligent. The blind zones on those cameras are not generous in the least. First-person mode is not that great. I don't like it. And I think I found, what was this? Chaff grenades over here? Oh yeah, you can do this now. This is from Metal Gear 2. I remember this from Metal Gear 2. I would like to drop from this height. There we go.
Is there somebody there?
No. I do forget where I have to go next. Is it the elevator? I thought I needed a key card for it. I love how that guy ran all the way upstairs just because he heard a noise.
Is there somebody there?
Can I just go in?
Huh? Who's there?
Whatever you do, don't look directly at me. Okay, what do you want?
Snake.
Oh, press the action button. Is that... It's not punch. It's not crouch. It's Y. I did it!
Who's there?
Nobody. I was hitting the Y button next to the door,
Who's there?
but it wasn't doing anything.
Who's that? It's the end.
Another thing about this game is... It's... What do you... Door. Hit the button. Snek is cool, Snek is friend. Snek doesn't know how to operate elevators.
Enemy intruder sighted. Send additional personnel.
He's over there.
I swear to you, I was hitting the action button the entire time I was in that elevator. Not a single thing was working. Snake, order of priority, buddy. I can... And you can't tell me it's because the guard saw me, because, the guard didn't see me until this started failing. Oh yeah, that's a thing in this game now. Red life. You start bleeding. Like, I'm in the elevator, there's the panel. Oh.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
They didn't mention that part. I'm still shaking about 20 years of rest off here.
Look at the radar! It's picking up the DARPA chief! He's the green dot! Hurry and rescue him!
Well, we're at this scene already. We're at this scene already. I thought this scene was a lot later in the game.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder. Approach the ladder and press the action button to climb it.
Yes, I've had a lot of great things happening with the action button. The action button has been a G. Let me tell you what. Ah, my favorite part. Going through vents.
Kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska.
Hi, Johnny.
Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
Built woman. That's not part of my mission. Oh boy, a weapon I don't have yet. Kinda want the trank gun so I could take care of people at a distance. He didn't wash his hands. Gloves. He was wearing gloves. Okay, why is there a white dot? Who has nanomachines besides the DARPA chief? This game is awesome, says Medical Potion. I am not awesome at it so far!
A woman. Not him.
Hey guys, I got a wild idea. No, wrong one. There we go. Is that the right code? Or is it? I guess you can't do it yet. Oh, it's 141. It's 141.15. Or 18. It's one of those two. I guess you can't do it yet. I thought there was supposed to be something funny if you do it early. Let me just double check if I remembered a number right. .15. I called that. I thought there was like a funny cutscene if you try to skip ahead in the plot a little bit, but apparently not. I've tried that number.
Huh?
My name is Luke Skywalker. I'm here to get you out of here.
Who's that?
Wait, you're not Princess.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
And mostly, it's just black leather and headband.
It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
They didn't formally introduce themselves over the radio yet.
Don't worry.
That's the thing.
First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Yes, I know what that word means.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm a gear, and his headband stops me from turning into a kaiju.
Is it possible?
It has a mind of its own.
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
Please, do tell us all about it.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What's happening over there, plot?
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Remember, this was initially written in, like, the late 90s, so nukes are kind of a big thing.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had
Cool,
heard
Mecca.
the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype.
That's after Snake lets himself go.
They plan to use with Rex.
I wonder who's talking in here.
Rose. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Stop talking to yourself, you weirdo! Talk about your weird military plans, your nukes, and your Metal Gear Rexes. I don't care. I get paid $7.25 an hour to hear you yap. How the hell did you do that?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL.
They're mostly on an island.
Set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But...
I love the villains in the Metal Gear series. They're so anime, it's absurd.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
He's also your second boss, Snake.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
That makes my hernia act up.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guard...
Why do you keep on repeating everything someone tells you, Snake? That's kind of weird.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
I don't see color, sir.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
That doesn't sound like that works scientifically.
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
I mean, that's an interesting way of explaining game mechanics, but that still doesn't seem to work scientifically.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
What kind of shape is that?
What is it?
Huh? What's that?
Oh, just me killing a man. Look, if you're gonna psychically kill someone, just do it already. He's dead, Jim. I mean, David. I think he ate something bad, says Unwary. Maybe Taco Bell. Let's check the toilet. There'll be sure signs in there. What do you think, headband? Loot his body? Of course. I was just gonna do that.
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No!
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Did he have high blood
Absolutely
cholesterol?
not, Snake. You've got to understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
And then get me a dozen donuts. So yeah, we can't do it. I'm trying to sidle along this wall. It does this instead. Okay, let's check that toilet. He must have flushed. Nope, not buying it. That's a trap. Oh, look what I found. Is this Mary Gear? Yes, it is Mary Gear. We're gonna go save Santa Claus.
Don't move!
Johnny, jump scare!
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not.
No, I'm very much solid, ma'am, and not a gas.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Got your gun. You got my gun.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You got a card, don't you?
Just get the full view of that ass, yes?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Well, I do a really clumsy first-person shooting. Oh, right. Hey, where did your gun go, Snake? Oh, there is a lock-on. There is a lock-on. Gotta make sure I have that ration on. You can't run and gun, Snake? Really? Get that. Shot him in the hand. You gotta hold down the button to aim.
Waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
There's gotta be an 8-hour lore video on this series. Only 8 hours? Good job. Why do they make you hold down the button? Immediately puts his gun down when he shoots. He has poor control over his gun. Oh boy, more bullets to kill people. And there's a reload too. Got your rations. There's a way to do that non-lethally, but it's a lot harder. And like I said, I'm not going for a non-lethal or anything like that. I'm just playing Metal Gear, where we have wanton murder and naked people.
Thanks for the help.
Just like war. Whoa, nice dumpy you got there.
Who are you?
Who's your imaginary friend? What's the rating on this stream? There's some violence, so PG-13. Maybe teen.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir. His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Yes, what is it, child from the deleted part of the 5th game? Why? Oh, this is so goofy. My favorite Metal Gear villains are Fat Man, Crying Wolf, and Governor Armstrong. Of course, Governor Armstrong would be on that list. Nanomachine, son.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachine?
And there it is!
Snake, the nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So, that was Mantis.
One of the most notorious bosses in Metal Gear because of how meta he is. How you doing, buddy? You doing okay? Oh. That's the weird thing is you can't use the grab function while you're holding a weapon or a grenade. Everything all right down there? Let me check. Yep, everything's still in order. You live to fight another day, soldier. Snake, did you just... No. Yes. No homo. So you don't even have to hit a button. Actually, hitting a button takes you out of the menu for that. That's why I had so much trouble with that elevator. I could have sworn that you get the, well, you get C4 here, of course. But, the non-lethal pistol. I could have sworn you get it, like, really early. Oh boy, grenades. I could pick stuff up with this, definitely. Because I feel like I missed a thing by not having the non-lethal pistol by this point. Alright, I remember the gimmick for this. I at least remember this. There's discolored walls in this area. They look like they've gotten painted over. I don't think that's one. I think that's just a graphic. And never walk down the middle of these hallways. The first person on a controller is great for everything else but the shooting, though. You could look everywhere. Except at Snake's feet. You weirdo. Why not? Well, I don't need to have it equipped. Maybe I gotta go C4ing other places before I go down there. Yep, it's that. Trapdoors, insta-kills. I could have sworn there was walls you blow open in this section to move forward. Am I having a Mandela effect? Or did they hide it a lot better in the GameCube version? But I wouldn't give for a cracked wall. Link didn't have to mess with this bullshit. Like, I think this is a graphic. This does count. I don't think that counts. Does it count? Only one way to find out. Okay, which button is it to explode? Oh, okay. Those aren't graphics. So that means there must be something over here, too. Aha! I don't have the FAMAS. My intuition was correct. It's specifically added for Twin Snakes because of the whole lethal non-lethal split. The pistol. Rain's talking about the pistol. And yeah, it's definitely somewhere. Just call me Bomberman. Because I'm a bomber, man. Good thing I have just enough C4s to open up all the things here. That would be terrible. Before we move any farther, I just want to Google something real quick. I just want to know where the pistol is. The tranq gun. Tranquilizer gun. That just gives me history on it. I want to find out where it is, because the bosses could be taken out non-lethally here in this game. Trank gun location. The armory. It's semi-secret. One of the north walls. I had to use C4. I had to use C4 on it. Did I bomb the wrong north wall? Or did I pick it up? I don't think I picked it up. I like how the grenades all have their own section. I wonder if a grenade will blow it open. Or do I really have to have C4? Is there another wall? Oh, it's probably this wall. Y'all got any more of that C4? No? Well, it looks like I'm gonna be lethaling Revolver Ocelot then. I blew open the wrong wall. I blew open the FAMAS ammo wall instead. Oh well. He'll be fine. He can't die here. He needs to go back in time to Russia to learn how to use revolvers. Because that's how time works, right? I had a feeling you get it right before the first boss. I just didn't know where.
Am I too late?
Why would they rig it with explosives if you were too late, Snake?
He's alive.
This seems overly elaborate to keep a guy in place.
Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
From Spider-Man.
No! Don't touch it!
Oh, I didn't notice those before. Holy crap, they're everywhere.
C4.
I see 4. I can also see 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Okay, we get it. You like the Matrix.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man.
And me. I haven't thought this through.
You're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
Yeah, and...
Ocelot.
Patrick Zimmerman. Is he still alive? I think he is.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
6 shots against my 16. I think I have the advantage.
This is the greatest handgun ever made.
Oh, here he goes.
The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
I love that line. And?
Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Because you have an unhealthy obsession with revolvers?
Draw!
I made a picture of a pretty pony. What do you got? Let's...
Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity or its caliber. I love to reload during a battle.
Accelerating.
Alright, I'm alive again. Let's go.
Alright, he bounces his bullets. That's one of his gimmicks. Also, I'd unequipped my weapon. I thought that was a cat for a second. I'm okay, cat. You don't need to worry. So you kind of have to draw out his fire.
A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity or its caliber.
Gotcha. That's one terrible thing about this boss.
I love to reload during a battle.
Is that you can't really see where the boss is.
Let's go. You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long.
And you can't go in the middle at all.
I love to reload during a battle.
Oh yeah.
I love the smell of cordite. No, that sulfur smell. It won't help you.
So you kind of have to wait till he runs out of bullets. Oh, I know what I gotta do here. Get hit by bullets. Stop running. My aiming is a lot more awkward than yours.
Don't you want to settle this?
Yes. Yes, I really do. There's got to be a mechanic I'm missing here.
See. Hiding won't help you.
I think I got what we're supposed to be doing. Just kind of shoot across from him. Figured it out a little bit too late, I think. I watched too many speedruns. I thought this guy was easy. Apparently not. Oh, this again? Why do you have to unequip my weapon for?
Hiding won't help you. A gun's...
Yeah? How about running around like a goofy person? How well does that work?
All right, I'm alive.
Snake, where were you looking on that one?
I love to reload during battle. But you...
Gotcha. I can't do the fancy bullet things, but I can shoot a gun.
The old man's is not gonna last too long. I love to reload during a battle.
I almost got him. Now, if only that was with the trank gun, I would feel really good.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
That's right, I said the line.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh no, my plot token!
My hand!
Something really goofy's happening. Wait, I still need some of that C4 to get my trank gun. Secret ninja.
Stealth camouflage.
It's okay, we could reattach a hand.
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you? And like you, I have no name.
That's a lie. My name is Solid Snake. I'm gonna call you Blinky.
That exoskeleton.
You missed. Oh, I see. Kojima watched a John Wick movie or two as well. All of these cutscenes are just so stupid.
Who the hell?
That was really wacky. One of the things people really like to complain about for Twin Snakes. I like it. I think it adds to the experience.
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kinda like psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top-secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah. Anyway, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny guy.
Snake wit, everybody.
The DARPA chief, is he okay?
I could have said something like, gave him a hand.
What? It can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim.
He just didn't have the heart for it.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
He was in perfect health.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Oh, those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
Well, he was getting tortured, so...
That woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
Prison? That female soldier?
She said that she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
The one with the nice butt.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes. She stole it from the guard.
Wait.
If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
So...
I'm sure she has it. What frequency?
We established the codecs are in their ear. Like, literally.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's
on the back of the jewel case, Snake.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn. That just seizures my business.
Right. It should be on the back of the package. Try to contact her.
The package? My package or yours?
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
Oh. You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
Well, you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. The threat is more real than ever before.
Let me tell you all about it.
Spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
Have you ever seen stock footage, Snake?
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to use it or dispose of it.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age where any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
The Russians and Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence. Do you see? Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility.
Especially when we code Metal Gear Solid 5 against it.
Own policy of deterrence. We need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production.
So how many of the $820 billion in the military goes towards that?
Bunch on the Military Oversight Committee.
About 100? 200?
Bribes.
Just call it the military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you or your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here. This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here.
Looks like a floppy.
The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me.
But he didn't hide the cards.
This exists. Make sure that you report this to Jim, to your boss. I'll give you my card, too.
This scene is still going. It's the longest cutscene so far. Level 2 keycard.
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Let me tell you about it in a cutscene.
Secret.
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Remember, kids,
Metal Gear
everything is real.
Does, but...
They're using technology to make mechas as we speak.
What did you
Nuclear weapons, be afraid!
Oh, no! Oh! No! It can't be!
You can have a heart attack at any time!
Pentagon bastards! So they actually went and did it! Oh.
What are you talking about?
My bank account is draining!
They're just using you for...
What the hell?
That darn Psycho Mantis killing everybody in the middle of their exposition?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
It's all your fault.
No idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or digoxin. But we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me.
Oh, so 0.
Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
You know what? I noticed that I didn't really officially save in this game yet. So one thing, if you were able to non-lethally take care of Revolver Ocelot, I'm pretty sure his dog tag would be around here. Does it matter? No, not really. The dog tags have like nothing to do with this game. There's no secret ending. It doesn't unlock something for you. It's just, you know, a thing you can collect. Oh, great. Now we have lasers.
Clear.
Nothing tripped the wires that clearly got tripped. Hi. I'm here too. How'd I miss? Like, literally, how did I miss? Come on, why do I have to hold down the gun? Why do I have to hold down the gun to shoot it? As soon as I go into first person mode with a gun equipped, I should be able to just shoot it. The controls are so awkward. The controls are so awkward in this version.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Thank goodness for autosaves.
Snake!
Like this. I'm holding the button to do this, and to let go to shoot.
Send backup. I have an unknown.
Where are they gonna come from? I can't move in this position either. I thought there was a way to like aim around corners in this game. All I wanted was a trank gun. Okay, I clearly shot that one. I clearly shot that person. That's why I go for headshots, because it takes them down immediately and gets them away from me. There's that too. Yeah, like, shot in the leg, nothing. They don't even react to it. The hardest thing in this game so far has been the guards. Specifically after getting spotted by guards. Okay, I know there's lasers in this room. That's why thermal goggles. Looks like there's a gap in the floor, though. And also... Oh, there is a lean. It's the shoulder buttons. But... yeah, put the gun down. Putting the gun down is the Y button, which is as awkward as you think it is. Oh boy, I got box 1. I do like that the thermal goggles are actually quite accurate in this game. And they're just not just red blotches. Could have sworn there was a button to like instantly unequip an item. But that must be just in the PlayStation version. I just want to go get more C4. I wonder if it respawns or something. Freeze. Oh yeah, this happens. I forgot about this. Yeah. Yeah. Nice butt. How did that not alert anybody? I thought they shake something loose if you hold them up for long enough, but it wasn't working.
Huh? Who's there?
Freeze.
Come on, give me the goods. Give me the goods. There's a recenter button. You seriously gonna make me hit the Y button? To put the gun down? Metal Gear Solid 2 is a lot better at this. Holding up the guys thing. Because they'll do a little dance in their pants, and then you would get something. But nope, not here. They just stand in place while you awkwardly try to put your gun down so you don't shoot them in the head. It's not a very good control scheme. It's not at all a good control scheme. At least I managed to knock him out. But holy moly. There has to be some controls I'm missing and the game did not explain. Like this elevator.
Under attack. Stay alert.
Too late, I'm already gone. Where to next, I wonder?
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
In any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the package?
Yeah, but he didn't tell me which package. Okay, to explain this for anybody that's watching that is unwashed when it comes to Metal Gear, it's literally on the back of the package. You'll see Meryl and Snake in a codec call, and it says 140.15. I tried to do it earlier and it failed.
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
You came alone? Trying to be some kind of hero?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
Old
How
fat.
do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
Nice
My
butt.
name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people called me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookie's eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
I'm flirting
Just
with you,
what I'd expect
basically.
From the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry. You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah. You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him personally. But first, I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I just joined the training that same day.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapon disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody's told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right. For the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Yeah, we heard about that from Baker.
The next generation special forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But they must have been test firing dummy warheads for a while. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah. That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway.
Like
you met
like
Baker,
where?
huh?
Like what?
How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah.
Detonation codes in bio.
Sick or anything?
No. Not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Huh. Sounds like it. But I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich? He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab
He
is.
lives in the basement.
I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we'd better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
The nuclear storage facility, also known as his mom's house.
It won't be the first time. How do we get to the nuclear warhead storage where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go to the...
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are.
We're all green right
Pause
now.
for just 1 second in front of your enemy, and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away.
If you have bad controls in front of your enemy, you're as good as dead.
It was frightening to think that with a pull of a trigger, I could take someone's life.
It's not like shooting targets in training.
I always dreamed of being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
I've got the big sword that I got off of Angeal.
I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, you're not normal if you don't feel something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
Looks like you were right.
I like the little wink he gave there in the codec.
I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Well, that's convenient. I'm right in front of the cargo door. I wonder what Master has to say about all this. Surely he wants to interject a little before we go.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
Never forget your soldier honor, Snake. Okay, this is how we save officially in the game.
What's up, Snake?
I wish to save. I think there was like some missing dialogue between Twin Snakes in the original where they talk about like saving memories and all that. And it's kind of been left out of this one.
Snake, remember what de Gaulle said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right.
Because the controls are not going to be in your favor.
All sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
So you even get dialogue from the save lady. Alright, I'm not quite sure what else we need to do in here before continuing on to Hal Emmerich's part, but Hal Emmerich's part is going to have to be next time. I just want to see if there's any level 2 rooms up here to check out. Okay, is this lasers? Is this lasers? It's not lasers. Could have sworn there was a button I could hit to just unequip something. I'm hitting all the buttons and it's doing nothing. Like there was a way to like put them away for later. Must have been only Metal Gear Solid 2 that did that.
Nothing here.
Who was looking for me? Oh, I'm not here.
Who is that? Enemy sighted.
He had to run all the way over there to do that. Oh, good. I got Mine D. I got a Mine D. They can't see me. They don't know I ran into this room. Now they do. Anybody else? Surprise. I grabbed the body and not them. No, I got a better idea.
Over there?
I wanted to sign off, but there was guards all over the place. I'll hide under here. This will be a good spot. Mei-Ling, I'm somewhere wacky. I'm somewhere wacky. Please save it. It'll be so funny for future me. For 2024. It's not a palindrome. Darn it.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, knots had all spent where our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
I just wanted to grab a Mine D. I just wanted to grab Mine D. Okay. Thanks everybody for showing up. I wasn't exactly feeling it when I started this game, but then when I actually got the hang of it and saw all those cutscenes, everything started to click. So yeah, this game sure is something, just like the original was. I'll continue it next week, Sunday. Fallout. Why am I thinking about Fallout for? Final Fantasy VIII will be Friday. So yeah, my schedule is kind of like Sunday, Friday now, for however long that's lasting. I'm still keeping an eye on it. We got like a whole bunch of new people working where I'm working, so my schedule is going a bit nutty again. But hey, 2 weekends off. I finally have weekends for once. So there's that. But that was Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, and I'm gonna look up if I'm missing any controls or where I could find some more C4 to get the trank gun, because I clearly bombed the wrong wall. And that'll be for next time. Good night, everybody.